Hey, good morning everybody. Welcome back to another video from a very unusual, probably one of the most unusual landscape photography locations that I've filmed from. I'm at the University of Central Florida, up here near Orlando, probably about 3.5 hours northwest of where I live, kind of in the central portion of the state. And behind me is a bit of the Central Florida campus. An amazing university campus. Enrollment of, I believe, 72,000. So basically a small city, second largest enrollment in the United States. So why am I here? Good question. My son's here for orientation over the next 2 days. He'll be attending here in August, so we're up here to do his orientation, and wanted to come out and get some images of this amazing location that they have here on the campus. It's called the University of Central Florida Arboretum. And let me turn around here so you can kind of see what I'm looking at here. And there's a huge natural area behind me. It has about 4 miles of walking trails, and just a beautiful area right in the middle of one of the largest college campuses here in the United States. So you'll have to excuse the noise in the background. I'm sat up right along the main loop road here in the university, and campus is starting to come to life now, so I'm going to start getting more and more traffic behind me. So not much I can do about that, considering my location is right here off the main road. And you'll definitely have to forgive me if I'm a little bit jumpy this morning. I am. So my location again is right in front of this this beautiful pond here, and you can see it rippling in the water, and I assume it's just fish and turtles and things like that. But you know, this is a prime alligator spot, especially in Central Florida. It's just absolutely overrun with alligators, and this would be a great alligator spot, not just because of the dark, murky water. I'd be hard pressed to be able to see them in there, but all this tall grass around it. Plus we have lily pads floating in the water, and some of them are not stationary, so it looks like a gator head moving along. So yeah, I'm a little bit jumpy this morning, but I think I'm okay here. I think I'm farther enough back. I'm up on this concrete riser here, and yeah, I think I'm far enough back. You know, they won't chase you very far, but that first strike is lethal. They're so fast from that first strike, within like the first 15 or 20 feet. But I think I'm okay where I'm at. Fingers crossed. So since we're talking about alligator safety, this is probably a good time to show you these first two images. As you can see, this was before sunrise, and in person, the area around where I was standing was pretty dark, and the water was even darker. But again, I felt pretty confident that I was being safe, so I was really concentrating on just getting a fantastic image. The wind was really calm, and the water was like glass. Now, take a look at this next image taken just about 1 minute later. Okay, so same composition, just zoomed in a little bit. Now, because this was a 1 second long exposure, anything that would have been moving would be a bit blurry and not have much definition at all. Now, take a look at the water at the bottom of the image. Here, let me zoom in a little bit for you. Now, I can't say for sure whether that's an alligator or not, but I can say for sure that it isn't a fish, and it doesn't look like a turtle, and it's definitely not a lily pad. It looks a lot like a gator head, either just surfacing or going back under. Either way, whatever it was, I never knew it was there, and I didn't see this until I got back home and reviewed my images. It kind of gave me the chills a little bit when I saw it, but I still feel like I was being safe. I was keeping away from the water's edge and about halfway back on the riser that I was standing on. So safety first at all times. And here's a bit of a spoiler. In my next video, I demonstrate the utmost in stupidity by not practicing a totally different type of safety. Alright, so we're about 10-15 minutes away from sunrise right now. There's high clouds up here. I'm really hoping those light up. Actually, there's some clouds off in the distance, just above those pine trees at the end of the lake here, that I can see a bunch of color in. So in a few minutes, I'm really hoping those high clouds just blow up with light. And yeah, if so, this is going to be a fantastic image. Alright, let me see what's going to happen here. If we get a good image, I'm going to put that up on the screen for you now. So as you can see, we've just had an absolutely glorious sunrise behind me. Those clouds were really lit up nicely about 5 minutes ago, and you can see the sun rising there behind the Florida pines. So wow, what a location. Like I said, right in the middle of one of the largest college campuses in the United States. So who knew? But yeah, now that I know, I'll be coming back and back and back to this place as we come up here and visit my son over the course of the next 4 years. Yeah, anyway, okay, that is enough for today. I got to get back to the hotel room, pick him up, bring him back here for orientation, and then I will be back here tomorrow, and I'm going to be walking down that path deeper into the Arboretum there. So I will see you tomorrow. Hey, good morning everybody. Welcome back to day 2 from the Arboretum here at the University of Central Florida. I woke up a little bit too late. What a long day it was yesterday. Here at 5:30 in the morning, shooting this lake. Hope you like those photos, by the way. And then a 13-hour orientation yesterday. You know, including dinner at the end, but wow. Yeah, so back down at day 2. I told you I was going to walk down this path. Have a little bit of low-lying fog in the area this morning. I'm not sure how long it's going to last. I think I've missed pretty much the best light this morning. Pretty much a cloudless sky. So I'm not sure how these photos are going to work out this morning. I've actually never been back this far on the trail. I'm just kind of going off of what I could see on Google Earth, Google Maps, and photo pills. And my real intention this morning with this photo is to look for an area that has kind of a clear view to the east, and to catch the I'm out of breath, I'm walking fast trying to get to my spot here. Find a spot that has like a clear view to the east, because we have a bit of the Saharan dust still in the air. I'll try to catch that sun rising, and that dust should really make it a big burning orange ball of fire, which is something really unusual in my photos. I don't really ever have the sun in my photos, so a bit of a rarity this morning. All right, so I'm coming to an opening here. I'm gonna look around real quick. Got about 15 minutes until sunrise. I'll see what we can find. So you're going to hear me say in just a few seconds that I thought day 2 was a bit of a bust. Well, it most certainly wasn't a bust. I guess I shouldn't say that kind of thing until I've actually had a chance to review and edit the images. In fact, my favorite images from this location came from day 2, with the last 2 images in this set being my favorites from either day. Let me know what you think in the comments below. All right, so day 2 was kind of a bust here at the Arboretum, but you know, it's just kind of a scouting mission. This is my first time that I've spent any amount of time in this area, so I kind of feel like I have the lay of the land now, and I'll be back in about a month and a half when we move my son into the dormitories. I hope to explore it more next time. I think I'm gonna have a little bit more time when we move him up here in August. So yeah, the problem is I was having a hard time finding an unobstructed view to the east, and the sun isn't really what I expected either. There's a lot of low-lying clouds, I guess, out on the horizon there, and it's kind of a messy sun, you know, not defined at all. So I might have got a couple decent shots. At least you get to see the Florida pinelands, the Florida forest. So anyway, hope everybody's doing good out there. Like I said, I'll be back here in about a month and a half and hope to get some better stuff from here. I hope you did like the photos today, especially probably the ones from yesterday a little bit better. All right, so I'm gonna get back home, get them off to day 2 of orientation, and I hope you enjoyed the video today and hope everybody's doing good out there. Thanks for coming along with me to the Arboretum here at the University of Central Florida, and we'll see you again next time. Thanks, guys. Bye.